Good morning and welcome to my newest installment of my buyer series. So I want to jump right into it today. There's been a big change in real estate in the last 6 months because of the National Association of Realtors settlement. And if you're buying a home, the process is going to look a little bit different now. And I just wanted to break that down for you guys. So how it worked before is that when a seller listed their home, they usually agreed to pay a commission, often around 5 to 6%, that got split between their agent, the listing agent, and the buyer's agent. That commission was built into the deal, so buyers didn't really have to think about paying their agent directly. It was just part of the transaction. So what's changing now is that sellers are no longer required to offer that buyer agent compensation on the MLS. And that means if you're a buyer, you might need to negotiate how your agent gets paid and whether it's out of your pocket or through seller concessions, or you negotiate with the seller to pay it still. Buyers' agents are now expected to have a written agreement with their buyers that outlines how they will be paid and what services they provide. And what this does is it gives more transparency and more flexibility about how the buyer's agents get paid. And then it also puts more responsibility on the buyers to understand and plan for their agent's compensation. And so what that means for you as the buyers is that you will be talking to your agent upfront about their services and fees. It's something that we all have to do now. And you will be asked to sign a buyer agent disclosure or a buyer agreement that lays out how your agent is going to get compensated. And then you'll be considering negotiating with the seller on covering your agent's compensation. And so it's always a part of the negotiation. I, as a buyer's agent, will be negotiating with sellers to get paid by them, but just be aware that there is a possibility that you would be paying partially, at least, for your buyer's agent now. So the bottom line is this change is meant to increase transparency and competition, but it also means that buyers will need to be more involved in the conversation about your agent's fees. And if you're planning to buy, start thinking about how you want to handle your agent's compensation before you start house hunting. If you have any questions, reach out. I know this can be confusing. I get a lot of questions about it. So I just wanted to try to explain it a little bit more. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.